we really lack the green space that we ought to deserve, I guess. Because legally, communities are supposed to have a certain amount of green space and open park areas related to the amount of population that they have in the community. Right now, we're significantly under the amount of green space that we were supposed to have for the community, for the amount of population that we have in this community. What's up? My name is Ian Viteri. I'm the Clean Power Organizer over at the Little Village Environmental Justice Organization. I'm running the campaign to try to shut down these two ancient coal power plants we have here in Chicago. The organization itself is a multi-issue organization. We deal with problems of lack of public transit, lack of green space and open parks for the people. We have a water privatization campaign, which is trying to inform people about the upcoming privatization that Mayor Daley is trying to do with the water rights from Lake Michigan, as well as our youth campaign, which is all about youth empowerment, getting them active and involved and informed about the issues. And the funny thing about these pollution contributors is that they all like to claim some part of recycling in their name. Like even though they produce a lot of contaminants and pollution into the air, they consider themselves a recycling facility. This is MRC Polymers. MRC Polymers recycles plastic. But the way they do that is they kind of burn it down and melt it down into little plastic pellets. So that brings in a lot of carcinogens into the air, and so it causes more problems of respiratory disease and all that. All right, we started off with a history about it, talking about where we came from, starting off at Gary Elementary. We talked about how we got started, the community gardens that we run there, and we also talked about the industry area on 32nd, which includes MRC Polymers, a plastic recycling facility, which produces a lot of carcinogens into the air. Myers Steel Drum, which is a steel drum recycling facility, which also pollutes a lot by burning chemicals into the air. Waste management, which is one of the people who worked better with us. They cleaned up the trash and take care of the waste and helped out with the rat problem that they created. And then the coal power plant, of course, which is the main source of carbon dioxide emissions, the main source of climate change, and the main source of asthma and pollution in our community. Those are the big main topics that we talked about today.